Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boys, Frogan Reactions here. My name's Logan.
My name's Francesco.
And in today's video, we are going to be discussing about the Leafs recaps of this week. So let's get right into the video.
Here we go.
So, Leafs lose. I'm not going to tell you the score because we're going to go through the goals. But definitely the Leafs lost. And this one was way out of turn.
So we have game 16, 17, 18, and 19. Let's start with game 16 over here.
So, Austin Matthews scores one for the Toronto Maple Leafs, netting one and making the score 1-0 Toronto. That's what you like to see in that scenario against the Ottawa Senators. Then Travis Boyd gets on the board. That's great. 2-0 Leafs. Starting off good. This is the greatest start, probably good. And then Drake Batherson scores one, making the score 2-1. And that means that Ottawa is still in the game. And here's what happened in the second.
So in the second period, Pierre Engvall scores one, assisted by Kerfoot and TJ Brody. 1 minute 49 seconds into the second period, making it 3-1 Toronto. Then Joe Thornton scores one, assisted by Matthews. 9 minutes 51 seconds into the period, making it 4-1 Toronto. Then Matthews with his second goal of the night, assisted by Riley and Tavares. In 19 minutes and 1 second into the second period, making it 5-1 Toronto on a power play goal. And then Nick Paul from the Ottawa Senators scores one, assisted by Watson, with 9 seconds remaining in the second period, making it 5-2 Toronto on a shorthanded goal. That's a shorthanded goal.
Okay, so then you think, oh, we got this in the bag. It's 5-2. There ain't no way they're coming back. But no, the Toronto Maple Leafs managed somehow, some way to cough up 3 goals in the third period. I don't know how this happened, but what is happening in Leafs Nation? 5-3, 5-4, 5-5. What the hell is going on? They took their foot off the gas pedal. We have no momentum going into the third. What is going on? So let's recap.
I think what happened is the Leafs got overconfident here. They saw that they were leading 5-2 into the third. So they're like, yeah, we're good. We shouldn't worry too much. And they took their foot off a little too much off the gas pedal. And then this happened.
So then Zub scores one, making the score 5-3. And wow, that is just momentum getting
41
seconds into the period.
Like, that's so fast.
Then Tavares, I don't know what the hell he was doing, turns it over in the defensive zone. Connor Brown picks it up, says how you doing to the goalie, and scores. 5-4. Therefore, okay, we're still leading by 1 here. We can still find a way. But no, Evgeny Dadonov scores a breakaway. Who leaves Evgeny Dadonov on a breakaway? Literally. Hi, here's a goal. Take it. Score.
Yeah.
There we go. Picks off the pants of Anderson. Anderson's trying to do whatever he can to keep this lead. Whatever is left. Then we go into overtime. Okay, so we still got time to come back. Everybody's calming down their horses. We just blown a 5-1 lead. What is going on here? Okay, maybe they're going to pick it up here. But no, Evgeny Dadonov scores on a breakaway again. You can't leave breakaways open. comes in on Anderson, beats the shit out of Anderson, scores on Anderson, therefore making the score 6-5. Ottawa Senators win the game, huh? How does Ottawa come back from a 5-1 lead in the goddamn game? And I don't know. I have no clue how to describe the misery of this game. As a Leafs fan, you expect it. But at this point, Ottawa Senators are the last place team. You can't think, oh, they're the last place team, so we're just going to cough up a lead. That's it. That's the game. Boom, boom, boom. No. No, that's not what we do. We had a 5-1 lead, and we coughed it up, just gave the 5-1 lead to them. Hey, have a 5-5 goal. How about here? Let's tie the game. I hate this.
It was a brutal game, not very bad in the third.
Let's go over some stats. 38 shots on goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 31 shots on goal for the Ottawa Senators. They were 0 for 3 on the power play. We were 1 for 2 on the power play. And of course, they score a shorthanded goal, so that's great. 9 penalty minutes for the Ottawa Senators, 11 penalty minutes for the Maple Leafs, 25 hits for the Ottawa Senators, 21 hits for the Maple Leafs, 10 blocks for the Ottawa Senators, and 17 blocks for the Leafs. Pretty terrible game, if I do say so myself. 5-1 blown lead.
All I could say is that at least we came out with a point, but still, I was speechless after this game.
Then I checked Twitter. #1 trending on Twitter. 5-1 blown lead. 5-1 blown lead. The Leafs suck. The Leafs suck. Yeah, they suck. They sucked in that game. Ottawa Senators are the last place team. You should not be giving up 5-1 leads to the Ottawa Senators, no less.
See, but just what I don't like is people on Twitter, they think that, oh, just because the Leafs blow a 5-1 lead, now they stink and they're never gonna win. Like,
Scratch the
one game, but in game 16, horrible. But then game 17, we come back, not in the best way. But
the Leafs now, seeing that we've blown a 5-1 lead, this game was more defensively sound in both ends. So there was no goals in the first due to awesome defensiveness from the Ottawa and Toronto zones. Austin Matthews gets on the board, making the score 1-0 in the second period. But wait, Brady Tkachuk scores one to tie the game at 1-1 apiece.
And then in the third period, Alexander Kerfoot scores one, assisted by Thornton Muzzin. 10 minutes, 46 seconds into the third, making the game a 2-1 Toronto win.
Greasy goal by Kerfoot, man. That was a greasy goal.
Now, Thornton could have had 2 goals in this game, but he didn't.
One because of high stick, the other because of pushing the pad in.
Goalie pad. I don't know if you would call that goalie interference. I guess you would. But
okay, so then
they called off 2 goals there. It could have been 4-1, but because of those penalties, it was 2-1. Some stats here now.
So 28 shots on goal for both teams apiece. 6 penalty minutes. We were 0 for 3 on the power play, so were they. 30 hits for the Ottawa Senators, 13 hits for the Maple Leafs, 5 blocks for the Ottawa Senators, 14 blocks for the Maple Leafs. So a pretty good defensively sound game after a terrible blown lead, after a misery of events. Then we go on to Ottawa again. Here we go, another
What a beautiful comeback.
game. What a beautiful game after a blown lead.
Yeah.
But here we go. Austin Matthews on a power play goal scores one. There we go. Starting off good. Boom, boom. There we go. Then Joe Thornton scores the second goal of the game, making the score 2-0 Ottawa. That's what we like to see. Then Tim Stützle scores a 1-goal deficit, making the score 2-1 Ottawa, getting on the board early. That's great. Austin Matthews scores another goal, making the score 3-1, so he already has 2 goals in the game. Then we go on to the second period, but no.
Ilya Mikheyev scores one, assisted by Nylander and Kerfoot. Minute 39 in the second, 4-1 Toronto. Then Marner scores one, assisted by Riley and Matthews. 3:45 in the second, making it 5-1 Toronto. And then Connor Brown on the Senators scores one, 7:37 in the second, making it 5-2 Toronto. But then Nylander says hello to the goalie and pops one in, assisted by Spezza and Matthews. A beautiful pass by Spezza on there, making it 6-2 Toronto on a power play goal, 11 minutes in the second. Then the third.
So in the second period, Marcus Holberg was in net, but then he left in the second period. Matt Murray comes in and he just is so cold. And Drake Batherson scores in the third, 6-3 Maple Leafs. Then John Tavares nets one in, 7-3 at this point.
Beautiful.
We crushed the game. We crushed them offensively and defensively. 37 shots for the Ottawa Senators, 31 shots for the Maple Leafs. They were 0 for 2 on the power play. We were 2 for 3 on the power play.
Very good.
6 penalty minutes for the Ottawa Senators, 4 penalty minutes for the Maple Leafs. 40 hits for the Senators, 10 hits for the Maple Leafs. 8 blocks for the Senators, 14 blocks for the Maple Leafs. So pretty defensively sound game, pretty good game, and Marcus Holberg is pretty injured in this game. So
Matthews continuing his point streak on the game, getting 2 goals here. And then we face the Canadiens in original 6 matchup on Saturday, Hockey Night in Canada. And we come out with a beautiful game. Let's go through it here. First period,
no goals.
no goals. Then second period, Matthews continuing his point streak, scoring one, assisted by Marner and Riley, making it 1-0 Toronto on a power play goal. And then Travis Boyd nets one in, assisted by Thornton and Matthews, making it 2-0 Toronto power play goal. These goals were 17 seconds apart from each other. One on a 2-man advantage, one on just a regular power play.
Yep.
And then Kotkaniemi scores one, 3:24 in the second, making it 2-1 Toronto. And then Paul Bryan, unassisted, scores one, 3:57 in the second, tying the game 2-2. But then Marner puts one in the net, assisted by Matthews and Bogosian, 7:31 in the second, 3-2 Toronto. And then Matthews scoring his second goal of the night, assisted by Riley and Marner, 15:05 in the second, 4-2 Toronto power play goal.
Okay, so yeah, we got a good cushion there.
Very interesting.
But then Jesperi Kotkaniemi, the puck is under Anderson's pads. He pokes it, and it scores. It's a goal. And they say it's a goal on the ice. Then they go into the review box of the Toronto, and they say they deemed it a goal. They looked at the angles. I guess they didn't look at anything because they quickly got off the headset and said, that's a good goal.
But
then Sheldon Keefe had to use his review, coach's challenge, to request goaltender interference. Because Jumbo Joe, last game got called for the same thing Jesperi Kotkaniemi did to the Anderson. So they're like, what the hell? What's going on here?
Yes. Kyle Dubas, even, you can tell in the stands, he was like, what the hell? It was goalie interference. Why is it a goal? That shouldn't be a goal. He was pissed off. And so Keefe challenges it. They review it again.
Then they deem it no goal. Overturned. Okay, so
goalie
that's
interference.
Then Kotkaniemi is like, what the hell, man? I scored a goal. And then the Montreal Canadiens coach, Claude Julien, is just pissed. He's just livid, flipping his lid, like just yelling off to the coach. And then third period, Alex Kerfoot nets one, making the score 5-2. And at this point, I don't see them coming back. But then Tyler Toffoli, making the score 5-3 Montreal. And that would be the result of the game. And the Leafs would win 8 points up. 8 points up on the Montreal Canadiens. 5 points.
In our division.
Yes.
5 points in the league. Very good. Now some stats.
33 shots for the Canadiens. 27 shots for the Maple Leafs. 3 for 4 on the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Very good.
0 for 1 on the power play for the Canadiens.
This was a good night for
Yes.
for power plays for Toronto and penalty kills.
4 penalty minutes for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 10 penalty minutes for the Canadiens. 17 hits for the Maple Leafs, but 44 hits for the Canadiens. 12 blocks for the Maple Leafs. 10 blocks for the Canadiens. This is a great game. And Josh Anderson and Muzzin, I see something building over there.
Oh, yeah.
Something's going to build, but we don't play this team until April. So we got a couple months off of this team. So
it's going to be quite a while until we play the Canadiens again. But you can even tell they called that last penalty on the Canadiens right at the end of the game with like a minute remaining. You can tell how pissed off they were because they were on a penalty kill and
for the rest of the game,
and they had 1 minute left and they were 2 goals down. That game was like sealed shut for them.
There we go, and that's how we need to play these games. And that was it. So
coming back from game 16, 17, 18, 19 were much better, especially 18 and 19.
Yeah,
very good.
So Crosby reached 1,000 games, and from his arch rival Alex Ovechkin congratulated Crosby on 1,000 games. So I want to take this time to congratulate Crosby on 1,000 games. What an achievement!
Yes.
What a great achievement for him. He played in the league since, I guess, 2000 something. I don't remember, but
probably as
before we were born.
Just a little bit earlier.
So
but even Tavares, our captain, also said a statement in the video congratulating him on 1,000 games. They gave him a frame. They gave him a stick for memorabilia.
And his girlfriend was also there.
Yes, she was also there. They did a ceremony. They also did this thing where Crosby ties his skates right before a game. He reties them. All the players did that. They were on their knees tying their skates. They were all wearing 87 Crosby jerseys before the game. So not during the game because they can't, but before they did to celebrate 1,000 games. Very nice.
Congratulate Crosby, great milestone, and hope you make more. But for the Leafs,
next week we have 3 games.
3 games, 1 against Calgary Flames on the Monday at home. Another against Calgary on Wednesday at home. And then Edmonton Oilers on Saturday on Hockey Night in Canada, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific.
All the games 7 p.m. next week.
Yes.
2 home, 1 away. And then from then on in March, let's see, we got some more. We got a 3-set with Edmonton Saturday, and then March 1st, March 3rd. And then 2 with Vancouver, a 3-set with Winnipeg, 1 single game with Ottawa, 2 Calgary games, another Ottawa, 2 Edmontons, and a Winnipeg. So, like a lot of games that we haven't played. We haven't played the Flames in a bit. Neither have we played the Jets or the Canucks.
Fun fact: we're almost done this season, people.
So If we go to the standings, as you know, there's 56 games this season, and we're already played 19 games. So we're almost halfway there, like living on a prayer, halfway there, you know. And the season ends May 8th, playoffs start May 11th. So
I can't wait.
We're doing amazing. I'm really excited. Actually, looking at the standings here, I can't believe Edmonton's actually made it in 4th place in the league. They're actually, if we go in our division here, Edmonton has taken 2nd, Winnipeg has taken 3rd, Montreal has fell to 4th in the Scotia North Division. That is not a good thing for Montreal.
But there's still plenty of games, so we'll be back next weekend to cover next week's games.
Yes, game 20, 21, and 22.
So we'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching.
And that's it for today's video.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell right there. over
So
here. Ding,
you
ding,
don't
ding, ding,
miss
ding.
out any other
Yes.
videos or more FLR episodes. Remember, we have tons of videos planned in the future. Tons of stuff happening this year. We can't wait. And we'll see you on the next episode of FLR.
Peace!